It starts.
Okay, now that's better.
Du stor alpacka.
Goodness, thank you for the raid. For the raid Vox. We just got started here. Thank you so much. Let's see, what were you up to? You're playing Pokemon Scarlet Violet. Hope you're enjoying that. Hope the stream went well. Let's see, is everything working here? Hello. Hello to you too. See, I also do the Twitch shoutout thing. I think that should work. Yes, indeed. As we say in Norway. Is the tea with us? Yeah, we also have the tea here. Nice. Everything's functioning so far. And welcome, good evening, Yin Yang. Yin Yang Vox. Hope you are doing well. And Urban, welcome. Hope you've had a good weekend. A good Sunday. I gotta have that T-cam. I have both angles. Also an overhead. Thank you for the tea redeem. I think this is still a bit too warm, actually. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to burn my lips, but I do have some urge. I will replace momentarily the tea with some urge. But thank you. That's the tricky thing with tea. It's often either too warm or too cold. It has to be in the in-between state. See, the camera is a bit out of focus here. And we'll be starting Gibbous very soon. Where we have finally turned into a cat. So I'm excited about that, and I'm hoping to make some progress. The game has been a bit slow, so we'll see how far we get. It's going to be a game-heavy stream. I can't show off that I got this yesterday, though. Well, not yesterday. When did I get it? Friday? Maybe it was yesterday. I got a webcam. Let's see, I think I have the box. Where did I put the... Oh, there we go. Here's the box. Supposed to be pretty okay. Pretty decent budget webcam. PowerConf C200. So the plan is to use this, hopefully be using it tomorrow as sort of an overhead cam for the game controller when I play the Lion King game. So people can see the moves I'm making as I'm speedrunning. I could... Yeah, it gets tricky. Like, I already have this overhead cam, of course, but it is connected into the Elgato capture card on the PC. Or like, I have an HDMI splitter thing that is shared with the FrameMeister and this camera, so I can't have both sources active at once. And I use the FrameMeister for the actual console. So it gets a bit tricky. I do have a couple of budget cam links, but they have been a bit unstable when I've tried them. Whenever I turn the camera on and off during a stream, then OBS stops picking it up and I will have to reboot OBS to get it working. Or I would have to leave the camera on all the time. So this will hopefully work. Hopefully be an okay solution, so I can show off my hands as I'm gaming. It has like a manual shutter thing here for your privacy, and it has one of those thread things on the bottom. Has some mounting possibilities. So hopefully that will work okay tomorrow. I'll have to play around a bit with the setup. The OBS seems to be kind of a jank software. Yeah, kind of. It is also very, very versatile and usable. You can do plugins, you can do all sorts of things. It is open source, I think, from what I understand. And it is made to do a bunch of different things, and then you often end up with a bit of a jank when it's not. Let's see, is it? No, this is still a bit too work. I'll wait with that. So it is impressive the amount of things you can do with OBS and how versatile it is, but it is not uncommon for it to crash, for it to do certain things, for there to be issues. But yeah, anyone been up to anything fun this Sunday or weekend? Have had any good Black Friday sales, purchases? Let's see. Is my... Oh yeah, there we are. Oh, it's slightly misaligned. Here we go. I was just looking at some tripods that are on sale right now. Do I really need a tripod? Maybe I need a tripod. I already have one, but it's a Hama brand, I think. It's very lightweight, but it works fine. Do I need anything better? Can I afford it? Can I... What should I say? Can I argue that it is proper investment? If I were to get one, would maybe be this one. But I'll have to look at the specs and consider. Jack of all trades, master of none. Yeah, I did buy the charger cord, but it wasn't even on sale. Still, that's exciting. I had to go to the store twice, because first time I picked up the wrong one. Or just like a USB-C, USB thingy? That kind of a cord? Or was it something else? Oh, the tripods just for filming. For, you know, YouTube filming at furry conventions, filming the cocktail video, furry treasures, whatever. You know, it can also be used for streaming in the future. It is gear, can be modular. Put the webcam on it, would be a bit overkill. But I'll have to see. I do want my tripods to go fairly high up. That's something I like. Not quite sure. I have to check out the specs here. It says like 158. That sounds a bit low if that's like the fully extended one. When it's fully extended, is this 158? That's maybe a bit low. Maybe. Or maybe not, actually. I don't think... Yeah, my current tripod might not go that high even. So I'll have to consider. And I don't really need it, but it is useful. My current tripod is a bit janky. The Hama one. Let's see, can I find... But it works, and I'm not... Like, the kind of filming I do is not... it's not that demanding. I'm not going into Antarctic and filming on the mountains or anything, and doing smooth camera panning. My cameras are usually fairly stationary when I use them. I do try to occasionally do some panning though, so having the option of having decent panning is not bad. I think it's this one I was trying to find some picture of. It's just Hama tripod that was available in a bunch of stores when it was first released as a budget tripod in all the consumer electronic stores. I believe Rexam also has that one. And it works. But it can't do any smooth kind of panning, and it is a bit wobbly. It does move. Which I noticed was a slight issue. That it does move if I walk past it and it is on just normal floor. Then it easily wobbles. I'm not sure if this one does not wobble. If it is heavier, maybe. That's something for future Miles to look at. See what happens. I needed USB-C to USB-A, and I initially took lightning bolt. Oh yeah, that is wrong. I wanted to start filming a lot now. If I wanted to start filming a lot now, I'd probably invest a good phone camera and get one of those stabilizer rigs. Yeah, my phone camera is not great though, so I would not be using that. My camera is pretty okay. Sony FDR AX43, I think might be the brand. And then you need more weight for a tripod or a weight to add to the current one. Yeah, this one has, I think it has the thingy on the bottom. Where, yeah, like, no, wait, that's not. Oh, there you go. Yeah, okay, yeah. Should be possible to hook things up, but the Hama tripod also has a hook thing, but it's made out of plastic, so I'm a bit worried about it breaking if you put too much weight on it. But that's possible. But I'll look at some reviews and see if I can justify the expenditure. I should probably shouldn't. I can do with my current one, even if it could be handy to have a better one. We will see. I also needed like an audio mixer, as I mentioned, which I've not seen on sale, unfortunately, so I might have to buy not on sale. And that is more useful and needed in the short term. Mine ain't either, and stabilizer rig ain't cheap, at least not about 2 years ago. The camera I do have does have like a built-in stabilizer, but it's not ideal. And apologies if anyone is bored by the shopping talk, gear talk. In theory, if they are well made, leg stance is wide enough, they should separate the weight down a bit. Yeah. 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 Maybe I should buy some sandbags instead, buy some weights. I can use that. I also considered... Let's see. These are also on sale. They have a super clamp. They have a clamp. Clamps are super useful. I found. Do I have any nearby? Yes, I don't. I guess I put them away, but clamps are super useful. You can put anything on them. This is on sale. And it has like on the side, holds on the side as well, so adds more versatility. I don't have one of those yet. But in theory I also don't immediately need more clamps, but once you have them you always find use for them. I also consider this thing a light source that you can put on the monitor of your computer. It also has like the threaded thing on the bottom, so you can mount it to things. So you can have it on the screen. Seems like it could be useful if you need more light in that direction. You can also like turn it downwards. But I do have several of these. I think I have 3 of these, maybe. Can also thread it, and it has the cold shoe mounts, I think they're called, like around the sides. There's a magnet on the back. So this is also versatile. Do I need more lights? But I can't. If I want to like put it on the top of the computer screen, it gets a little more tricky with this one. So ideally I should just... It should be possible. I have not found, but it would be cool if it would be possible to just buy the thing on the bottom. Like the plastic thing on the bottom, so you can mount stuff to and put it on top of the computer. On top of the computer screen, like also this thing has a built-in one of those. So you can have it on sitting on the computer monitor screen like this. But I've not seen anywhere you can buy anything like this separately. I'm not sure what I would even search for. Monitor clamp? Monitor monitoring? Mounting? I don't know. So that would be nice if that could be sold separately. That would add more, create more possibilities. So that's another thing. Should I should I buy this? Can I justify that expense? Or a tripod? Do I need a tripod? Do I need monitor light? Audio mixer? I do need more though. Monitor mount, that wouldn't it then be for the monitor? Yeah. And it might also be a thing that they don't sell it because people would just be stupid and try to mount very heavy things to them and break the monitors. That could also be a factor. Or people just haven't made them yet. Or maybe there's some weird royalty thing going on, so they can't be made separately. Goodness. Thank you for the raid, Rexham. Thank you. I hope... Did you find Eevee? Whatever you were looking for again? Psyduck? Sega! Sega indeed. So I hope you're having fun playing Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Woof!
Woof and Sega. Good evening, welcome, Rexham, Rezu, and Yogi. Hope you had a fun time. Hope you had a good time over at Rexham's. We have gotten delayed here by talking about Black Friday and tripods and clamps and lights. All the best things. I want to buy them all, but I probably shouldn't. That's how life is. Oh, and showing off this webcam that I will...
The king has returned.
Oh, the king has returned. The king has been summoned by Urban. We will see what Mufasa has to say. Maybe he can give us some consumer advice. I got this webcam that we will be using hopefully tomorrow to so people can see the controller as I play the Lion King on the V-Smile. But let's see what Mufasa has to say. Well, first let's see if I missed anything in chat here. Raid the Milesea. As long as you don't steal my tea. Buy straight from the manufacturer. That's good advice. Found a whole lot of other stuff. Things got hectic. And eventually an EV2, but I failed. Oh no. Are they hard to catch? Is that a thing? Are they very wily, sly? Let's see if Mufasa has any good advice for us this Sunday regarding clamps and tripods, lights and EVs. What do you have to say, Mufasa? What is your advice? Yeah, okay. Humans must never discover how to succeed? Humans must never discover how to succeed. Yeah, that would not be good. Just imagine the damage they could do to the circle of life. So, thank you, Mufasa. Thank you. I bought my clamp from eBay. Would also be good advice. Straight from China. Good advice, or is it an observation? That could also be. Have humans already succeeded and this is where we are at? This is what happens when humans succeed. Okay, but let us start gaming on this gaming heavy excuse me, on this gaming heavy stream, so we can make some progress. We have been playing this game for a while, since October. First weekend of October, I think, possibly. Now it's in Christmas. But at least we are finally cat. We have finally become a cat. Let us see if we can summon the game here. Okay, the visuals have been summoned. Now I just need to summon the audio. Then we are ready to get gaming. If I do this, and then do this... And then do... There we go. Perfect. Okay, continue. Probably continue. Probably continue. Hopefully longer than 5 minutes that we are cat. Hopefully. That is a question. Yeah, so we are cat. We have become cat. And we are trying to cure the cat, I guess, ourselves, since we are now finally playing as the cat. We are trying to cure ourselves of being capable of talking like a human, which happened due to our owner randomly reading from the Necronomicon, as happens. Now the tea was drinkable. Okay. Good. So now we are here. This is our owner. These are two other people. We don't really know. Now we just have to click everything. Click peace. Oh, we can... Oh. Can we... We can only talk to them? Okay. We can't do anything to them. Cat has a lot fewer choices. Let us talk to peace. Calm down yet?
Calmed down yet?
Calmed down yet. I remember
Listen,
that
Me
from
and
last
Buzz over
time.
there have come here looking for you. Your dad sent us.
Oh, yeah, sure. If that's so, why haven't you untied him?
Think of it as an educational pursuit. He's currently learning to stop underestimating me.
Well, if we're on the same side, just set me free.
In due time, got some planetary mess to take care of first.
Planetary mess. It's weird that they have the calm down yet, but she says calmed the down yet. I'm pretty sure. Sounds like that.
Calmed down yet?
Yeah.
Listen, you're...
Oh, if I...
Think
It's
he's...
like
In due... Got...
like the county out thing from Lion King, the remake. This is where the monarchy is heading county out. Calmed the down yet. And a lot of mouth noises, as I notice using headphones. I should have done a second take of that. That's my opinion. My opinion as a audio video editor and philosopher and cartoon Arctic Fox playing games on the internet. Should have done a second take. With fewer mouth noises.
Greetings, biped.
Up to the left then, up to the right then, up to the middle and back up to the right. Hello, kitty.
Okay. That was a good greeting though. What, greeting biped? I think she said. Something like that. What's your name, buddy? What was that singing about?
What was that singing about?
Oh, just directions to Grandma's house. I have bad memory, but strong legs.
Right. Tell me about your grandma.
Grandma has very bad varicose veins. She does. All the doggies snap at them. They think they're sausages.
Lovely.
Okay. What's your name, buddy?
What's your name, buddy?
Hey, kitty cat. I'm Nelu. I have strong legs.
You sure do. What's with all the planet stuff, Nelu?
Ooh, I love my planets. I used to be an astronomer.
Astronomer?
That's it. Then one day, big metal tubular cat stars to hit me. Right in the head it did. Bonk! Baron, let me move in here and play with planets if I guard the gate.
Hatches. Everywhere we go.
Hatches!
Now I guard the gate. Now I play with planets. Now I play with planets. Now I guard the gate.
Perfect life. I like the way she's leaning there. Yeah, very sassy, authoritative leaning. And I liked her greeting as well, as I mentioned. Greetings, biped, or hello, biped, or whatever she said. So how do I open this gate?
So, how do I open this gate, Nelu?
Oh, I'm not allowed to tell little kitty cat. Baron says no one allowed. Only they look for it down there.
Okay, I'll look for what?
Look for what?
I don't know for sure. Big bat, I think.
Big bat. Sure.
Probably just going
Look
to
for
repeat.
what?
I don't know for big bat, I...
Big.
This fella is almost kissing his microphone. Yeah, a lot of them are doing that. If only they did lean like that and their backs were okay with that. Okay. And hopefully we'll keep playing cat for a while. I hope it's not just this single room or something where you finally get to be cat. Planets. So... let's just click the planets, I guess. Venus.
Jumping conditions not adequate.
Oh, okay.
Jumping conditions.
Okay, so we need to jump on them. Upper right button.
I can't reach it from here. I can't.
Okay, we can't reach the buttons. Can we? No, we cannot go onwards over there. Okay, there's a panel. I think we haven't tried clicking the panel yet over here. Oh, puzzle. Are we equalizing the planets? What are we doing? Oh, I guess this will change how the planets maybe hang? No, wait, go there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now we might be able to jump onto Venus. And then the Earth. And then the Mars. And then the Jupiter. Fly me to the moon. Trying to remember the lyrics of that one. Something about Jupiter or Mars. Okay, maybe we go on the top and then press the button. How's this game been going? Seems to have lots to do. It is going. It is going a bit longer than I would have liked, since, as mentioned, we started this for Halloween in October. It's still going. It has a bit too much, but it's entertaining enough. And we have finally become cat, so that's that's good. Can we?
Jumping conditions not adequate.
We have to manually jump from planet to planet. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what life is like on Jupiter or Mars. So those are the lyrics. Do do ba 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 da ba bum do 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 do. That's a classic. Wonder who wrote it, the original version. Okay, so do we need to press them in a specific order is the question. Does that matter? Or do we just need to press them? Let's just try pressing all of them. We'll see what happens. But, okay, now... Wait, is that a heartbeat? What? Okay. Okay, But... Can we do... okay, let's see. Let's see how it looks like when we go out here. No, not that one. No, and the other one disappeared. Now the button is no longer pressed. What? What is going on? The game is entertaining enough, but a bit long and a lot of jank to point out. And it is in dire need of more cat, so I'm glad that we are finally getting more cat. There has not been much Cthulhu so far, so we're still waiting for that aspect of the game. Can we press... Yeah, now we press that one. And this puzzle is a bit sluggish when you have to do this jumping. Can we... does it... Probably can't reach that from here, I'm guessing. Not quite sure what we're supposed to do, other than pressing buttons.
I can't reach it from here.
Can we get... Okay, we probably can't get down either. Oh, we can, okay. Good kitty. Fly Me to the Moon, original title In Other Words, is a song written in 1954 by Bart Howard. The first recording of the song was made in 1954 by Kay Ballard. Frank Sinatra's 64 version was closely associated with the Apollo mission to the moon. Interesting. I know the Frank Sinatra version is definitely one of the most popular ones, if not the most well-known version. Would you say this puzzle is cosmic horror? Is this as close as we're going to get to the cosmic horror aspect? Jumping on planets as a cat. Lovecraft liked cats though, so that's legit. Okay, what happens when you press this? Then that happens. So, okay, what happens when I now go back to panel? It's still there? But you probably need to do it in the right order or something. And I don't know the right order. So should I just keep... Well, let me just do one more and see what happens. See if one more lights up. And if the other one stays lit up. This is a very sluggish way to do a puzzle. Yeah, I certainly did like cats. Can we jump straight down from here? Yep. Now let's look at the panel. Now one more will probably be lit up. Yep. What do these matter? What do they matter? Do we need to look around for some clue here as to which to do in which order? You have a reflection there, that's nice. Let's see, is the cat reflected? Yeah, the cat is also reflected. So, anyone have any theories? What are we trying to do? We are pushing buttons. Here at the top there we need to press the panel over here to rise the planets so that it will be rise like on... So you can press either of those buttons, then we go down to the panel to press it, to rise them in some other way. So we can press another button. And then something here lights up. The red things light up on the bottom. I don't know what they mean. There's a picture here of the hatch that I guess this will open when we solve this puzzle. Maybe we can try talking more to them. Let's see if there are more options now. Okay, we can ask about the singing man with the strong thighs.
Got anything out of your weird buddy over there?
As a matter of fact, I did.
Like the whereabouts of Baron Ferenzi?
Maybe.
I'm listening. Again, we're on the same side.
As soon as you untie me, kitty.
Calmed the down yet? Probably just said the same thing.
Calmed it down yet? Listen,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
dad.
If I...
Think of it. He's
Well,
induced guts.
Okay, nothing new there. Maybe astronomer boy has something new to say.
Up to the left then, up
Ooh.
to the right then, up to the middle and back up to the right.
That's
Hello, kitty.
that is okay. That's the solution. Whatever you just said. So up to the middle, up to the right. Let's do it again. Yeah, if anyone in chat can help with writing this down, would be great.
Up to the left then, up to the right then, up to the middle and back up to the right. Hello, kitty.
Can run through it once more.
Up to the left then, up to the right then, up to the middle and back up to the right. Hello, kitty.
Just needs a catchy beat to it. Thank you both Mikhail and Urban. Left, right, up to the left, up to the right, up to the middle, and back up to the right. Okay, let us see. So I'll erase this. Up to the left, yeah, so I guess that means this. Probably. Up to the left. So let us get on it. Can I do a double jump? Probably not.
Jumping conditions not adequate.
You gotta hit restart a second time. Ooh. Did it not reset there? Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. That's weird. Or wait. Yeah. Okay. Okay, good to know. Thank you. So, yeah, up to the left. Up to the left. So, left button, presumably. Up to the left and up to the right. Bring your foot in and shake it on tight. Let's do the time warp again. Okay, it's just a jump to the ground. And then a jump to the right. Okay. So, up to the right. I hope I don't accidentally hit restart there, since that's right next to the exit button. Would be neat if they reference time warp here. That would be cool. And having an old, spooky, weird castle, that is a very good place to have a Rocky Horror reference. Mast, I can see you now. I'm not very good at doing a riffraff. Need to practice my riffraff. Let's see here. Okay, so next one was middle. Simba indeed. I think I probably asked this, but what are people's favorite Rocky Horror characters for those that have seen it? I'm pretty sure I've asked this when we talked about Rocky Horror before. And I think I know
Hakuna
the answer.
Matata.
Nathan Lane is the best Rocky Horror character. Timon. Timon and Pumbaa. They should make a remake of Rocky Horror where we have Timon and Pumbaa as Brad and Janet. That would be good. I want to hear Pumbaa sing Touch Me. Let's see. Oop. Just need to scroll up. Back up to the right. Yeah, that's what I thought. So to the right, there we go.
Hakuna Matata.
Yeah. Let's do the Hakuna Matata again. Is that Simba said by Robert Gilmero. No, it is by YMS guy, Your Movie Sucks guy, from his Lion King review, or actually from him editing his Lion King review. I think Rexham found that one. So thank you, Rexham, that particular clip. He does stream his video editing a lot.
Bulbasaur!
Bouncing kitty indeed. Maybe Riff Raff is my favorite Rocky Horror character. Dr. Frankenfurter / Tim Curry is of course great. Yeah, so now we've done the thing. Now we look at the panel. Ooh, there we go. Press button.
In your face, humans! I've been enjoying this, but I guess I'll be untying you two now.
Please tell me what is going on here.
Alright, let's take it from the top. So this bozo walks in one night with a weird book and starts reading from it.
Oh, fade.
Thus realizing he was singing the sequence to push the capstones in, thus yet again proving feline superiority. Anything you want to say, Buzz?
I'm sorry for doubting you. Also, glad we finally found you, Peace.
Well, if Father trusted you two, I guess I should too.
So, where is this Baron?
It seems like him and his goons are about done with what they came to do here. And they're heading over to Fishmouth.
Ugh, not again.
Let's head down that hatch right now. And we might still catch him before they're off.
After you, ladies.
I hope we are still cat, but my guess is that we are no longer cat.
Looks like we're too late. The Baron's left already. And it seems he got what he was looking for.
Is that all the cat we're going to get? Is this Cthulhu? Is this finally Cthulhu? Or not? Who's this Baron? Huh, maybe we're not after the same guy after all. Wasn't there something about Baron Samedi? Wasn't that a thing where we're looking for Baron Samedi?
Who's this Baron? Why were you looking for him? What is he after?
Baron Ferenci. Just one of the many names the butcher goes by. We're both looking at the same thing here. What do you think it is they've dug out of that rock there?
Getting close. Does look like the tentacle face. It does look a bit. So we will see. Baron Samedi is a general voodoo thing, yeah. Yeah, because I remember, there's been voodoo stuff earlier, which we've reacted to. There's been Transylvania stuff with Dracula, sort of. There's been voodoo. There's been, of course, some very slight mythos. Let's see. I don't really tell. Yeah, sure. Looks like wings. Okay.
Looks like wings. Oh my god, that's just like in the legend.
Precisely. You shall never dismiss local myths as complete nonsense. A huge pair of dragon wings, that's what they got away with. Nothing we can do about it now, Carrier. No end to the work.
Dragon wings, no end to the work. Did you just call me carrier? Was it you who installed the communications jammer? So you just call me carrier?
Did you just call me carrier?
That seems to be your role, yes.
Oh, again with this deterministic nonsense.
That's a mighty big word there, buddy.
The book shows you to carry it, and there's nothing you can do about it.
What does that make you? The other. Okay.
What does that make you?
I'm a hunter of evils.
Huh, like your dad, huh?
He's more of a protector of the other.
So everyone has their little role in this production, huh? What's Kitty's then?
I don't want to speculate on that.
Smart girl.
The other?
The other.
Almstein is not like us.
You think or you know?
Neither. I believe.
Never mind.
Dragon wings, no into the work. Dragon wings.
Dragon wings. Just like in the legend, but hey, I'm prepared to believe anything at this point. What does this guy need him for?
They do call him the Butcher, so I can only assume the worst.
Oh, right.
No end to the work.
No end to the work? What does that mean, Peace?
How much of the book have you read?
I read a bit of it once. It made Kitty start to talk. I was frankly too terrified to examine it since.
Open it at the very last page.
It's writing itself.
The work is just another name for the Necronomicon, and it literally has no end. Yet.
Yet? So wait a minute, does this mean forget about it? I'm getting another headache.
So wait a minute, does this mean...
I don't know exactly what it means, to be truthful. No one really does. What we do know is that it can change reality around it, and it might be controlled while doing so.
Not by Buzz.
So it was you who installed the communications jammer?
Was it you who installed the communications jammer?
I was trying to sabotage the Baron. Much good did that do.
You gave us quite the headache.
Literally.
Sorry, I guess?
How did you get past Vlad? Did she also do a rap battle?
How did you get past Vlad and his DJ friend? Did you have to bust out some dope rhymes?
Oh, what? No, I'm stealthy. I don't think they even suspect what had been going on underneath them.
So what's our next... wait a minute. My phone's ringing, but we're deep underground.
Everything's upside down around here.
Dawn, is that you?
Finally. Where the heck were you guys? I've been calling forever.
Long story. The butcher was here, but he gave us the slip. We did find Peace. She's here with us. Hold on, I'm putting you on speaker.
Hello.
Yeah, hi. So I found what was hidden in Flamel's abode.
The stabilizing element.
Yeah, a piece of paper with one phrase written on it.
What phrase?
I have it right here, one sec. A terrible storm, and 3 bells ringing throughout it, shall awaken the beast.
Thought it was the lighthouse foghorn? Yeah, sounded like something like that. Can you reread that? Yeah, okay, sure.
Can you reread that for me,
I guess
Dawn?
it's important.
Sure. A terrible storm and 3 bells ringing throughout it shall awaken the beast.
The beast. Shall awaken the beast.
Shall awaken the beast?
Yeah, that part is a little unnerving.
It is a little, true.
I feel the same. It probably still needs to happen, right?
Most likely, yes.
It probably does, whatever that means.
Grr. Yeah, 3 bells.
3 bells. There's a bell in this castle. I wonder if it has anything to do with this.
And there was a bell above Flamel's place where I found this.
So we look for a 3rd one, right?
If awakening the beast really is what we want.
Good point. Well, is it?
Oh, that sounds exciting at least.
I have enough excitement in my life already.
Terrible storm.
A terrible storm.
As freak temp as a Hurricane Herbert, if it's to be taken literally.
I seem to just nearly miss it every time I get somewhere.
Until one day you won't.
And so this was the constant Barnabas told me about. Who's Barnabas? I guess that was the father? Her father? Weird guy with glasses who was maybe a bird? Or something? Who told us to find peace?
So this was the constant Barnabas told me about.
The stabilizing element. If only we actually knew what that meant.
The Necronomicon is ever-changing chaos. If Olmstein wrote it down, whatever this phrase describes, will probably happen, for better or worse.
This is all fine and dandy, but what do we do next?
I'm convinced the butcher's left for Fishmouth, with a pair of dragon wings in tow.
Fishmouth. Their evil festival should be in full swing by now.
You and Kitty shouldn't be showing your faces here again. It's my turn to follow this butcher deep into Fishmouth's stinking guts.
Not without looking like one of them creepy cultists, you're not. You need to see the voodoo gentleman about a disguise, Mr. Ktype.
The password is Fidelio.
Tell him Kitty says hi.
Alright, kids. Head on over to my office. I'll meet you there once I'm done with the butcher.
Uh-huh. Oh, that was a short chapter. Maybe, I think. Maybe not. It was a long chapter. But we were very briefly
I made my way to the part of town Buzz lived in,
playing as
just
Cat.
as wretched and unappealing as the rest of Darkham. But it was dawn, and that seemed to raise my spirits a little. It was time to look for the voodoo gentleman.
Thank you so much for the follow. Pawn Cut Gaming, thank you. Hope you are doing well. I need to put the donation bar underneath the emotes, I just realized. Well, at least the story moves on, yeah. Very briefly we were Cat, now we are gruff, shoeless detective man. The shoeless thing is a bit weird, I don't know why. Some sort of joke. But okay, let us press everything. What is everything? So, street sign. I guess... We were in Paris? Yeah, we were in Paris last we played as Ktype, as the detective. So he was there while Buzz was in Transylvania with the cat. Now we are here to stop the beast. And the cult of the beast, or something. Which is not Cthulhu, I think. Maybe? I don't know. Okay, let's click on everything.
Christopher Valiant. Oh yeah, I think I heard of him.
And we were originally hired to get the book. I don't know who we were hired by.
Too bad he lost his head. Decent fella. They wouldn't have named a damn street after him if he wasn't, right? Supporting Darkham. Just like you're supposed to. Awesome.
And again, pretty sure this is a Kickstarter thing.
Christopher Valiant.
I have so many nice things to say about the name, the person.
Appreciate you, Christopher.
Yeah, exactly. Must be.
Appreciate you.
I lost my head over Gibbous.
Okay. Let's see, other things to click on.
That is one horrible way of advertising your merchandise.
Hideous fish dressed as a human. Hadn't noticed that one before. Actually, didn't the detective say that either the cultist or the dad dude hired him? The dad dude that was possibly Barnabas, right? Who was the father of peace? Yeah, maybe it was him that hired him? So I guess that's why they are sort of on the same team?
Then again, I guess they're keeping with their theme. You have to appreciate the Fishmouth dedication and consistency. Just terrible throughout. That is one horrible... Nah, that thing stays here as far as I'm concerned.
Who'd put this up here, Eugene? Let's just get this done. It's freaking me out.
Is it the same movers that we were channeling again, as in our office?
Fishmouth's own. Doesn't say so, but it's obviously a fishery.
I'm not sure what... Is there a mystery right now? I get... We're trying to stop the cult from something and the butcher is their god? Or an entity that we're trying to stop from something?
Fishmouth. Not excited about going there, that's for sure. Fishmouth's own. Doesn't say so, but it's obviously a fishery. Fishmouth. I got nothing.
Those are some big fish, they are indeed. So what's everyone's favorite fish? Favorite fish or fish dish? Speaking of fish.
It's closed. It should open pretty soon, though.
No, we wrote down some notes, so I guess this story is relevant. The opening times.
I could wait a bit if I really wanted in. It's closed. It should open pretty soon, though.
Sushi. Sushi is a classic. What emote is that? Is that a better TTV? No, that's something else. Ah, okay, it's that. There we go. Why did that game? Come back, game. There we go. Don't crash, at least.
I could wait a bit if I really wanted in.
Sushi is indeed awesome. That is a classic.
It's closed. It should open pretty soon, though. I could wait a bit if I...
And salmon is fairly versatile.
It's closed. It should
That's
open pretty soon, though.
Main one I eat. I need to experiment more with the other fish. But it's usually salmon that is on sale. Smoked salmon, that's a good one as well.
It's closed. It
can we... Okay.
Yeesh.
Your salmon dish is one of my favorites, and thank you. Thank you. Need to make it again for you. You can also try making it yourself. I can give you the recipe. Oh goodness, excuse me. Throat closing up. Give you the recipe again if you need it.
It's a whole lot of fish in there.
That is a lot of fish.
Not a particular fan of eating fish myself.
Gasp.
I got nothing against them, but they're ugly varmints. It's a whole lot of fish in there. Nah, I think I can just walk in.
Not as much fun to make alone. It's moderately entertaining. That's how fish sounds.
Nah, I think I can just walk in.
Okay. Let us keep clicking.
It's another one of those dubious cultist signs. Starting to hate seeing those all over the place, I tell ya.
But why was in Transylvania? Why did people react to us again? What's your thing? Was our ancestor something there? Or is that something that will be revealed, I wonder? Is our ancestor cultist? Or our father or something?
I don't get graffiti as an art form in general, but this one I despise. It's another one of those.
It's not a bank, see?
The weird sign does nothing for me. There's some sort of weird resistance to the Haunter's mark, but I'm not that interested anyway.
A looming tower.
Huge looming tower overhead. Impressive. Yeah, it's big. It's looming. It's a tower. Let's move on. Huge looming tower.
As a single, most food portions in stores are always too huge for one person. That can be an issue. It's an easy way to gain some extra kilos. And then, we don't want to throw the food away either. Have to eat it all.
I can think of better things to do.
And it's much nicer when you can eat, like make a bunch of food and share it with someone rather than having to eat it all yourself.
It's a long way down, though. Maybe some other time.
That was surprisingly non-gruesome.
Not sure I can eat a whole Delisio pizza to myself. Pizza is good stuff. Is that a particular kind of pizza? Delisio? Or just delicious?
Ladies and gents, we've got a perfect example of a bridge over here. Never cared much for bridges, on account of how many I burnt.
But when I do make pizza just by myself, I do often end up overeating, unfortunately.
Ladies and gents, we've got a perfect example of a bridge over here.
I'm going to Food coma.
Never cared much for bridges.
Never cared much for bridges.
Ladies and gents,
Okay.
no need to climb it. I wanna stay in the area.
It's a frozen pizza you find in stores here in Canada. Okay, I gotcha. Nothing.
No resonance here.
Can't summon ghosts from the bridge.
Why am I looking at all this irrelevant stuff?
Grandiosa is the biggest one in Norway when it comes to frozen pizzas. I believe they also have it in Finland and definitely Sweden.
I mean, it's a walled archway. Used to be a door. Now it ain't no more. Fascinating.
And it is a joke that it is the national dish of Norway, the Grandiosa frozen pizza, since so many Norwegians eat it regularly.
Why am I looking at all this irrelevant stuff? I mean, it's a walled archway.
It is a walled archway.
Used to be a door. Fascinating. Not at all of any interest to me.
Okay, nothing to say about that one.
Nothing here.
I can also eat the freezer pizza just fine. They do vary in sizes. Some of them are made like Italian style, smaller. Some are big and can put you into food coma. But it varies. When it comes to takeaway pizzas, if you order a large one of those, that's usually too much for one person, but good for two, in my experience. But that does also vary a bit. Let's see, is there more stuff? Should we try to go in here? Yeah, I guess we can. It is more about bread package sizes. I could use half of that. Okay, like when buying bread for food. Grandiosa is great, especially Americana.
I think that's a dormitory. I
think my favorite frozen pizza that we have here is Ristorante. Dr. Otaker's Ristorante. It's kind of a weird name. I bet they have it in other places in the north as well. That particular brand, I found that I like most of those pizzas. Okay. We have those as well. Okay. Good.
I don't have the time to be traipsing through dorms.
No time for...
I don't have the time to...
For dorms. No resonance.
Nothing resonates.
Nothing resonates at the dorm. Could go on a panty raid. Turn into one of those comedy films, whatever they're called. College comedy films from the 80s. Revenge of the Nerds. Cadillac, whatever it's called. Animal House. And hello Nicho, hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by. Hva vil du rangert Grandiosa pizza? That's a pizza that depends on the Grandiosa, but it's been a while since I've had Grandiosa. Actually, I usually buy either big one if I buy frozen pizza, big one, or the Dr. Oetker Ristorante type. I generally prefer those over Grandiosa. I did eat a lot of Grandiosa as a kid, though. Now I have matured, move on to the more fine dining frozen pizzas.
Void Smoker Alley. Suspicious name if you ask me.
Void Smoker. Grandiosa Original, that is the classic. I think I saw like they had a Grandiosa Christmas pizza at the store last time I was there. But I was curious if it was just a rebranded normal Grandiosa or if it did have some Christmas stuff on it. Medisterkaker. Oetker's are good. It's a difficult name. I just like the Grandiosa size and crispness better, yeah. It is more of an American style pizza, I think. The Grandiosas.
Struggling artist. Aged normally while his portrait stayed this... Wait. What? Alright. I like this guy.
What? Was that a joke? Why are we laughing?
Oh man, that's quite the story on this Void Smoker character.
What? Who is Void Smoker?
Here's to smoking the void.
What?
Void Smoker Alley. Suspicious name if you ask me. Struggling artist. Aged normally while his portrait stayed this... Wait. Alright.
What? Yeah, more
You did
Kickstarter
things
stuff.
your own way, Void Smoker.
Medisterkaker will be there. Someone should try that Medisterkaker pizza.
The portrait, it stays the same. Weird.
It's clearly a reference to Dorian Gray, I think it's called, the Oscar Wilde story. Portrait of Dorian Gray, which I have read. It's a weird book. But I don't get the joke.
I got no interest in this kind of art.
Okay.
Does nothing for me. I got no... Not for me.
Not for me. Okay.
What's up with this guy? Ugh.
Okay. That was weird. Speaking of Christmas, another random question topic, conversation topic. What do you all usually have for Christmas? Whether anything personal or more like a normal thing that you have in your countries. Turkey, I think, is a normal thing in certain countries. Christmas turkey, unless I'm mistaken.
It's a right glimmering dame sat down at that bench there.
And here's the Baron Samedi reference.
Hey, it's the very voodoo Baron Samedi. He's a doll. Literally.
Oh, turkey ham, yeah, Christmas ham is also a thing.
Hey, it's the very voodoo Baron Samedi.
I think I also prefer, turkey over ham. Personally, I'm usually not a big fan of pork or food made from pigs, other than bacon.
He's a doll. Literally.
Is a doll.
Hey, it's the very...
Can I take it?
Don't mess with the Baron.
No. Can I do this? Lua.
All alone in the rain. What say I leg over there and see what the deal is?
Team Ribbe.
It's a right glimmering dame sat down at that bench there.
I guess Christmas ribs are different from normal barbecue ribs, right? I think. Are those different dishes? Also lean to turkey, except in NATO politics. Waka waka.
All alone in the rain. What say I leg over there and see what the deal is?
Medisterkaker, I don't know how to translate that into English, unfortunately. Medister cakes.
It's a right glimmering dame sat down at that bench there.
They're a bit similar to Danish frikadeller, but that doesn't help much.
All alone in the rain. Nah, I shouldn't use that on her.
Okay, let us click more stuff before we do the talkie
It's
talk.
the nut house.
Especially with what they're doing recently, but let's not get into that.
Wait, that's very insensitive. Offensive, too.
What? Asylum?
We really shouldn't be making fun of people with mental conditions.
Okay.
Great. Now I've gone all serious and... Is it awkward? A little bit, maybe. Maybe it's just different characters interpreting their surroundings differently. Or it could be a sign of moral evolution going on throughout this tale. Or it could be that I'm spending way too much time staring at some distant ruin instead of focusing on the task at hand. It's the nut house.
Oh, that's my...
Wait, that's...
Yeah, that's my rector, okay.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Can do that from very far away, it seems like. Vegetation.
Ominously rustling vegetation right behind the fence. Yeah, that's all I got. Ominously rustling vegetation. I've got no reason to hide.
Okay, nothing there. There's so many things to click.
Yeah, it's an eye. Pretty popular as symbols go. Maybe it's the reason I've been feeling a little apprehensive, even though I've just barely noticed it.
But I'm not not the biggest fan of Christmas food, personally, the dinner stuff.
Yeah, it's an eye. Pretty popular as symbols go.
Speaking of eyes,
Can't reach it, and I've got no reason to either.
wouldn't mind having pizza on Christmas Eve or something.
Can't reach it, and I've got no reason to either.
Pizza and akevit.
Can't reach it, and I've got no reason to either.
Yeah, Christmas porridge, that's something a bit different again. Then you go into the dessert, the sweets area, where there's plenty of good stuff.
I see you.
Yeah, Christmas pastries is another matter. Oh, no, say that again. Just gonna repeat.
Cute little voodoo dolls. They've been left out here and no one's stolen them, so it's probably wise just to leave them be.
Yep. Leave them be.
Cute little voodoo dolls. Those dolls are best left where they are.
Okay, nothing to
No
say about
resonance whatsoever.
those. Bust.
It's a bust of some tentacle mugged thing. This is what the taxpayers' money goes to. This.
This is almost a Cthulhu reference, but we can't see it from the front. Looks like someone with a tentacle squid face.
I don't get it. Why display this publicly? Why?
What were we seeking in, or just soaking in the minutia?
It's a bust of some This is what...
Well, now I'm clicking through everything as we have been doing through this game to get all the content from the game, which might be why it's going so slow, because it has so many options, so many things to say about all the things that you click. I'm not quite sure what we are actually... What is our task? Do we have a task? Back in Darkham, gotta find and talk to this voodoo fella about a cultist disguise. The password is Fidelio. Checked out the fishery next to Buzz's dorm, but it was closed. Should be opening soon. So I'm guessing the voodoo man might be here. No, doesn't seem like we can press that. Okay, so he's probably on the next screen or something. So we need to talk to him, and he will tell us about the disguise. So we'll probably need to disguise as a fish or something, or a fish person. So that's why we need to get into the fishmongers. But yeah, now we are clicking things to see what he has to say about everything.
I'm keeping the hell away from this guy, whoever he is.
Because that's what you do in point-and-click adventure games.
I'm keeping the hell away from this guy, whoever he is. Okay.
Indeed. That is okay, just lost focus for a sec, okay. Yeah. No worries, but this game is very sluggish.
Big D Street. We're getting quite original with the street names these days, huh? Wonder who this guy was.
In my opinion, I pass on Christmas porridge and the pudding because I don't like raisins except on their own or in trail mix. I don't like raisins either. Yeah. I'm not a raisin fan. I don't think that's... Well, I guess like with what's it called? Oatmeal? Oatmeal porridge? That type of porridge. I think it's more common to have raisins, but with the Christmas rice porridge, at least in the Nordic countries, I don't think it's too normal. You have cinnamon, sugar, and butter. At least that's the norm in Norway for the Christmas porridge.
There's tiny print here. Absent-minded professor. Big proponent of video games in general. Liked keyboards over controllers. That's... okay, that's weirdly specific. To each his own, I guess. So the guy liked his video games, and they named a street after him. What a world we live in.
What a world.
I ain't no video gamer, but I respect the man's passion. Big D Street. We're getting quite a... Wonder who this...
The big dog.
You sure did love your video games, Big D. More power to ya.
R.I.P.
Controllers? Ha! Keyboards, I tell you. Keyboards is where it's at.
Yeah, no porridge for me. That is okay. Means more porridge for me. Fair enough, just never ran into raisins in porridge. I like raisins here and there. Chocolate raisins can be tasty. I'm a big opponent, I guess. The opposite of proponent. A big opponent of raisins. They should not be in anything. They ruin everything they touch.
That's my ride to Fishmouth. It'll have to wait till I get my robes.
I'm always disappointed, always annoyed when I get a baked good and it has some raisins in it.
That's my ride to Fishmouth. It'll have to wait.
Yeah, have to wait.
It'll have to wait.
Have to wait. Okay, no resonance there. Christmas fruitcake. Yeah, that's something we don't have over here, I think. I think that's more of a thing in the English-speaking countries, is my impression at least. Never had Christmas pudding or fruitcake, and I've considered myself lucky. They seem to be a bit infamous. Time for me to go to bed. That is okay. You're allowed, but thank you. Thank you for the company, as always. Thank you for the raid. And one day you'll catch a Eevee? Eevee? Yeah, the Pokemon. But you have a good night. Mwah. Sleep tight. And I'll see what else there is to click on, or else we talk to Blonde Lady. See if we can do that. Did we? Yeah, this is Void Smoker. Yeah, I think there's maybe just Lady left, so we'll give her a talk. Good luck with Christmas foods and Cthulhu's. Yeah, thank you. There is a fun Christmas Cthulhu album, actually.
Hey there. What's a nice girl like you doing in this part of town?
Charmer, huh?
Not really. I try, but I get called out on it a lot. I'm Don.
I'm Margot. It's nice to meet you, Don.
Yeah, likewise. Got business with the voodoo gentleman?
Why do you ask?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a private investigator. I ask questions for a living. Sometimes I do it without even noticing.
Just stopped by to thank VG for, turning me on to a better path, I guess.
Extra straight?
No, just talk some sense into me. Let's just say I no longer want to murder my husband. Well, ex-husband now. And I got rid of my toxic lover. Ugh.
Oh, well, I'm sure you deserve a good guy for a change.
I'm sure I do. So, what are you doing these days?
I, roll with a librarian kid with a magic evil book and a talking cat. Just trying to nab this psycho who wants to bring the world to its knees.
You're friends with Buzz? Did he pull the fast one on me? Well, it was for the best in the end, so tell him I said thanks.
You get around, Margot.
Things just happen. Hey, Don. What do you say once you're done with all that? You and me get a coffee?
Oh, are we getting a date? I don't know if you want to know me better, Margaret. I'd like that. Sure, I'd like that, sure.
I'd like that, Margot.
Then it's a date. Catch you later, Don.
Wait, how do we get in touch?
I thought you said you were a detective.
Smooth. See you when the world is saved, kid.
Okay. We got an... Okay, now we can't press her anymore. We got an achievement from that. Smooth Sleuth. So I'm guessing that was optional. Oh, the small window we didn't look at.
It's a small, half-open window in the door.
So I guess we have to talk to the window.
Warm light within. That's a relief. It's a small, half-open window in the door. No need. I can just talk through it.
Okay, let us talk through the window.
Morning.
Password?
Fidelio. Hello there.
Greetings, traveler.
Did we ever meet the Baron? I guess we... Or do you mean Baron Samedi? Or was there some other... There was some other Baron as well, I think. Baron something something. We did... I guess we did meet Vlad, or an ancestor of Vlad or something in the rap battle? Getting lost in all the Barons, all the characters. This guy we have met, Tim Schaefer guy. It looks like we'll have a lot of things to click on after we're done talking to him.
Was that password part really necessary?
Ah, not this again.
The voodoo gentleman, I presume.
You presume correctly, sir. And you are?
Ktype. Don R. Ktype. Friend of Buzz's. He was here a while ago.
Oh, yeah. He's alright, I hope. Is the cat in the same predicament?
Still a wisecracking nightmare. Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Interesting interior design choices. What about it, Olmstein character? Let's ask about the interior design first.
Interesting interior design choices.
Why, thanks for noticing. A little eclectic, to be sure, but clients seem to appreciate it.
You travel a lot, don't you? I can see you've been hitting a lot of the gift shops.
Oh no, I avoid those like the plague. Only authentic stuff for me. Shipping is a pain though, believe you me.
So, what about this Olmstein character? Buzz tells me you says he's a good friend of yours.
Yes, I did say that, didn't I? It's a weird thing about Bob.
What is?
Well, everything.
Everything's weird about Bob. Understanding something of an author there on Goldman. What does it look like? What's its deal? Has Bob ever gone by the nickname Butcher? Let's try the first one first.
I understand he's some kind of authority in occultism.
The extent of his knowledge is splendiferous.
A lot of splendiferous.
He knows a lot of stuff about a lot of stuff, right? But it's all... I can't put it into words. He's different, Bob is.
Well, that went nowhere.
Wasn't there a character that said splendiferous on Rexham's stream as well? I think to remember something like that. Or was it earlier on this stream? What does it look like?
What does he look like? What's his deal?
You probably won't believe me, but see here, it's strange. I've been friends with him for decades now, or at least I'm convinced I have. And yet, it's like one of those dreams where you see the person clearly in front of you, but yet when you wake, you can't for the life of you describe them.
Oh, come on.
I'm serious. Bob is, well, he's something else. He's the one person I can really say has changed me. I mean, in his presence, I always feel, volatile, inconsistent, vibrantly fluctuating, inevitably equivocal.
So we're just listing fancy words now. Do you have a picture of him? Is he on, whatchamacallit, the social,
Media? I don't think I've ever seen Bob in a picture, and he's undescribable. A true mystery.
Not that you'd care, but none of that helped. Like, at all.
What can I tell you, Mr. Ktype? Some people are just hermetical like that.
Hermetical. Okay, the Butcher.
Has Bob ever gone by the nickname The Butcher?
Oh, no. The Butcher's a horrible person, whoever he or she is.
Care to, expand on that subject?
Not much is known about the Butcher, even in my circle. He's rumored to be into god-awful, unnatural experiments with the dead. Ugh, horrible stuff. Bob can't be the Butcher, or at least I don't think so.
Getting onto something else.
Getting onto something else.
Wait, before that, there is something about you. I get this feeling that you are somehow marked.
All right, I'm impressed. Yeah, I touched something called the Shining Trapeze.
The Shining Trapezohedron! Yet you stand here before me. So it's true. You have the Haunter's Mark. Forgive me to throw such a cliche at you, but you truly are chosen.
Why, thanks for noticing. Mom always said one day I'd show 'em all who Don Ktype is.
Of course, you know, with great dark powers come great dark responsibilities.
Oh, yeah. Tenebrous forces consuming and corrupting the mortal soul and all that. Not really a surprise, to be quite honest with you.
Voodoo business, sure.
So, how's the voodoo business going these days?
You know, can't really complain. A possession here, a curse there. It's really picked up with all the weird cults running around lately.
Yeah, gonna be digging into a lot of that soon.
Hunter's Mark.
About the Haunter's Mark, what exactly does it do?
It is supposed to turn its bearer into a receptor of sorts.
Great. Now I'm a receptor.
A way of channeling past events that involved said object. The things we could learn about the world by employing its power. It boggles the mind.
Yeah, it does sound kinda useful. Kinda like a superpower, so I'm not complaining.
Not exactly a superpower. It's a dark gift, and it may come with great personal costs.
Dark or not, I like gifts. I can make my hand glow on command, too.
Yeah, that's pretty rad.
Gifts are cool. Need of some robes. Wait about Bob. Okay, let's ask about Bob first, maybe, before we ask about...
Wait, about Bob.
We ask about costumes.
Let's not go there again. The
Okay.
more I think about him, the more confused I get.
Fine.
Maybe Bob is just Cthulhu? That would be... interesting, funny.
I'm in the need of some robes to attend the Fishmouth Festival. Think you can help out?
The fest? Whatever would possess you to want to go there? Word of dispassionate advice. Don't. Those are bad people, if people they be.
I'm up to my neck in it. Can't really back out now. So, can you help with the robes?
I sure can. You're gonna need a fine piece of silk, a miniaturized sewing machine, 3 tufts of recently shed koala fur.
Okay. Anything else? Is it going to go on a while? Let's see. See what he says. Need to go and get some koalas.
Anything else?
A cemetery caretaker's liver, voluntarily donated. What else? You know those fish that kind of blow up into like spiky spheres every once in a while? What are they called?
Puffer fish?
Yeah, well, one of those. Well, not for the robes. I just really always wanted one.
Okay.
Anything else?
Male alligators' baby teeth, but they have to be in pristine condition, otherwise they're useless. Oh, and any kind of indie game developer DNA. Tears have historically proven to be the easiest to procure.
Okay, I've heard enough. Don't you happen to have the actual article laying around somewhere?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Tears.
Can I just, have it?
Around?
No, fetch quests or anything?
Yeah, sure, why not? It was really appreciated at last year's Supernatural Society costume ball, but I doubt it would hit as hard this year. It's in the chest over there. Let me unlock it for you.
Thanks, Voodoo Gentleman. You're all right.
No probs, Donatello.
Please don't call me that. So,
Okay.
how do I look?
Appropriately stupid and scary, simultaneously.
Alrighty then. Thanks again. I'll be on my way.
Whoa! Hold on a minute. That's not enough to get you into the festival, dude.
So we do need a fish.
It isn't. What's wrong?
Well, don't take this the wrong way, but your smell.
Ooh. Need to get stinky. Stink ourselves up. I've been traveling a lot. Got a problem with my ancient aromatic cologne. I've had a Parisian cheese a while ago.
I had Parisian cheese a while ago. That can't be it, can it?
No, I mean, you don't stink.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
But you need to stink to be let inside Fishmouth during that unholy festival.
Like a couple of skunks getting frisky in a garlic patch. That's a good line. Like a gym shorts and socks stew boiling on a dung fire like milk 2 weeks after you've spilled it in your favorite rug. Let's go for the skunk one. Don't
like
think
a
it
couple
matter,
of skunks getting frisky in a garlic patch?
Quite the vivid imagery, but no, it's more specific than that. More in the vein of, I've had hundreds of rotting fish rubbed against these robes I'm wearing. The festival seems to be a very fish-themed thing. The locals are very particular with their social gatherings.
So, rub a dead fish on it, huh? Shouldn't be too hard.
I'm afraid that won't cut it, Don. It really needs to be a lot. a rotten fish.
All right, Mr. Voodoo. Good looking out. I'll try to think of something. Later.
Take care now. And take care of Buzz too while you're at it.
Does he? He doesn't really know Buzz though. I think they met for the first time when we played. Okay, now comes the real work.
The same weird spiky vegetation that's also engulfing the library building. It's repulsive. The same weird... It's repulsive. I don't wanna.
Click everything.
My God, man, can't you see? They just grow forever. There's nothing stopping them. We tried everything.
Oh man, creepy.
I guess that... I wonder if that will ever become relevant. Vegetation stuff.
Oh yeah, tribal art. That makes sense. They're kinda nifty. Wouldn't mind one. Oh yeah. I don't think I could find an immediate use for them.
Like in game or... yes. Like there is some vegetation stuff around here that they comment on is growing, but... doesn't seem to be related to anything so far.
Perfectly placed, perfectly lit.
Creepy mask.
Creepy. I'm really not into this mask.
Looks about the same as the other one there.
Creepy. I don't want to have anything to do with it.
It's creepy. But I'll keep it.
Very weird mask opinions, hot takes.
A mighty pirate skull, by the look of it. The secrets that skull might be holding. A mighty pirate. Better let that guy rest in peace.
Never pay more than $20 for a computer game.
Okay. Didn't this have some references? Some of these things, was this from... Oh, elongated skull, that was maybe the Grim Fandango reference. Is this shape? I'm not sure if that's anything in particular.
That's a fishy looking skull. Literally. I'm willing to bet it has something to do with Fishmouth. That's a fishy looking skull. Literally. I wouldn't touch it for $100.
It's a big one, Tad! A big one!
Because it's just a fish skull.
Cute double-headed doll. Neat.
Why is that cute?
Made in San Francisco. Looks fine. Cute. Neat. I don't need any dolls, thanks.
Oh my God! Gargalore's headed for the orphanage!
Goggalore.
What was that all about?
Is that a reference? Goggalore? Googalore?
Oh my God! Gargalore's headed for the orphanage!
Yeah.
What was that all about?
I don't know.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
What?
And the way you said Mighty Pirate could be a reference to Guybrush, not that there couldn't be Might Pirates otherwise. There are plenty of, yeah. Oh, it does have the ponytail, I think. Ponytail skull. Guybrush has that, right? Ponytail. So then it probably is. R.I.P. Guybrush.
Bogue. The Fishmouth look. I'm not looking forward to visiting that place. Bogue. Nah, I don't read fashion stuff. I'm afraid to use the mark on it.
Yeah, so there are at least 2 references here. Monkey Island reference, Grim Fandango reference. Probably some other stuff. Okay, pineapple.
It's a pineapple. Reminds me of how hungry I am. Nice pineapple. It's a pineapple.
Good thing you don't have a pizza to put it on.
I would, but I think it's display only.
Display only pineapple.
And some exotic fruit to go with the theme. Nice.
Ancient cell phone.
Hey, I used to have one of these. God, where'd all this kind of stuff go?
Nope, I accidentally clicked.
Hey, God. Brings back memories. I don't think it's in working condition.
Wonder how...
Whoa, too many voices at once.
Or no voices at once. Wonder how young people are when they get phones these days. When is it normal for a kid to get their own smartphone?
Party store skulls. You, get what you can, apparently.
And I bet there must be some, like, specific phones for kids, or at least with kid settings.
Hey, I'm not judging. The effect is still there. Party store. You, get what you can.
Okay.
Completely useless.
2 for $3? Let me have them.
Hey, I'm not judging.
Elongated skull.
Looks just like many other skulls. Yeah, I've lost interest. Looks just Hey, skull.
Hey, skull.
Hey, skull.
What? Okay. I've seen kids around grade 2 use cell phones here. How old are you in grade 2 these days? I'm guessing that might also vary from country to country.
My scythe. I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be.
What? My scythe? Ah, yeah, that is definitely Grim Fandango. I seem to remember that phrase from the game. My scythe, I like to keep it where my heart used to be. Yeah, 100% Grim. They're around 8. Okay, yeah, that's pretty young.
What's a microwave oven doing here? Kind of unprofessional.
How old was I when I got a phone, I wonder? 12, 14, I think? Maybe? Of course, that was not a smartphone. It was just a phone.
I don't believe in microwaves. Like, what did you even click on? What's a microwave oven? Kind of nothing to heat up.
Heat mixture up to 200 degrees. I knew you'd come in handy.
Could that be a reference? I seem to remember that there was some sort of microwave puzzle in either Day of the Tentacle or Maniac Mansion. Some sort of infamous microwave puzzle where I think you microwaved a hamster, but I might be making this up. I might be misremembering. I haven't played either of those. I just have been exposed to other people talking about them or showing them. Let's see, sword. Sure, let's go for sword first.
A sword. I like me a good sword.
Good swords are good.
Pirating. A sword.
Like me a good sword. I had my first phone when I was 15 and was like, it was a Samsung white flip phone. Flip phones were popular for a while. Guess they are still popular in Japan at least. And oh yeah, now they even have the ones where you can break the screen. It's interesting.
I'm not planning on doing any swashbuckling anytime soon.
Is that a sword reference to something?
Take that, you scurvy sea cucumber!
It's both kind of neat and kind of obnoxious that they have all the references.
Take that, you
Scurvy sea cucumber? Is that a reference? Bananas? Did we press the bananas? Let's press the bananas.
Those bananas remind me that I'm famished. I could really go for those, but nah. Those bananas, they're not mine to devour.
Not mine to devour. It's the saddest story of them all.
And some exotic fruit to go with the theme. Nice.
One reference would be enough, but this plenty is a bit much. And the general fact that there just are so many things to click Again, you don't have to click all of them, but I kind of feel like one should, since this is the type of game it is, and I do like to get all the content in games. But I feel they're going a bit overboard, and I feel like you're wasting your time when you are doing the clicking on everything.
It's a ship's hull. Quite the dedication to theme, I guess.
Feels going a bit overboard. Why? Come, there we go.
Neat.
Yeah, did they need to have like a line saying neat? Was that needed for the wall?
It's a ship's hull. Quite the dedication to theme, I guess. I've no use for it.
We're coming aboard. Prepare to eat lead.
Okay. Voodoo throne.
Oh, a throne. Not pretentious at all.
The problem is that these very likely don't add any tips for the game's puzzles. In more focused adventure games, they usually do to some extent. Yes. They don't add any real gameplay stuff. They are not items you pick up. They are not things that are in puzzles. They don't relate to the story. It can be okay if you don't just have something that gives you a fun dialogue option, but these give you like, just look at the amount of items here, and if there are 3 or something things to say about each of them, plus you can do these 2 other things, then it takes a while to make it through all of them, and they're all just either references or him saying neat, or sometimes sort of a joke. Yeah, gets a bit much. Gets very bogged down.
Maybe it helps with business. Oh, a throne. Not pretentious at all.
Yeah, like, do we need this?
Maybe it helps with business.
It's not really funny. Doesn't figure into anything gameplay-wise, plot-wise. As far as I'm seeing, it's just him saying it's a throne. It's not... yeah.
Nah, we're already up to our necks in ancient curses.
Right there. That's perfect. Woo! All right, this should help with business.
Hard to say if these could be also be some Kickstarter fodder. It could be. Some of them are very obvious, like the names, the street names. But it could be other things. Maybe people were in the Kickstarter community were asked to, like, oh, you can suggest stuff to be added here and help write it, or something. Could be many possibilities. Or they just like adventure games. Well, they clearly do, and want references and want more of the clicky stuff. I think I clicked on everything in there. Okay, so now we can probably go and get a fish. I'm guessing. Yeah, there we go. No, did I add a note? Did I add anything here? I need to imbue these robes with the stench of lots and lots of dead fish. Somehow, gotta love your job, K-Type. I should look around the neighborhood. I think I know where. Now it's open. Let's go in. Let's see. How many things can I click here? It's not as bad as the Voodoo place, at least. Do I want to... Okay, I click everything first.
I guess it's a fish scale. Sorry. That's all I got. Be sure to tip your waitresses. Validation at the door. I guess it's...
Yeah.
I'm not interested in weighing anything.
Okay, now the hand. Assorted seafood.
An assortment of fish and other sea life. Well, X-life now. It stinks to high heaven. Any kind of will to ever consume these creatures is so behind me right now. Poor things. Not just killed, but displayed on ice with assorted lemons. What a way to go. An assortment of fish and other sea life. Well, X life now.
Yeah, more to say?
It stinks.
Okay, now it's went full circle. Some good screeching. It is too bad because I really want to like this and do at times, but there are a few things that just don't click. Yeah, we need more cat. That's one. That is one complaint. Not enough cat.
Poor devils. How undignified.
It's somewhere between neat and obnoxious overall, the game. I've found sort of in between sometimes. Oh, that's neat. No, now it's this is obnoxious.
They really, really smell bad. I cannot overstate that.
Oh, we need more talking cat.
Poor devils.
Okay, now it went full circle there.
No.
Will it just do the screech again? Yeah, okay. Yep. Incredibly disgusting sink.
Oh, that is foul. Oh my. Oh, you God. There's more death, despair, and gunk in there than I've experienced in my entire life. Oh, that is... I'm not going anywhere near it.
More screeching. Let's see, refrigeration unit.
Some kind of refrigerating unit. There's a pipe leading up into the ceiling. Probably something needs to be real chilly like up there, but this unit doesn't seem to cut the mustard. Poor machine seems to be on his last legs.
Will this figure into a puzzle, I wonder? Do we need to break this to buy cheap fish or something?
Some kind of refrigerating unit. There's a pipe, probably...
Or is it irrelevant?
It's barely functioning as is. Nothing.
Okay, hatch.
There's a hatch in the ceiling, apparently holding back something incredibly gross.
So many
There's
hatches.
A foul-smelling liquid dripping from it. Ugh. It's holding back olfactory hell itself by the smell of that stuff dripping from it. There's a hatch in the... There's a... That's not how you open this thing.
Okay, let's try the hand.
Just throw them all in there and lock the hatch. We'll get rid of them one of these nights, if you know what I mean.
What? Is that a New Orleans accent? Okay, private area.
Looks like where the fishmonger lives. Not the most inviting of corridors.
Do you really need to comment about the corridor?
Looks like where the fishmonger lives.
That's my private area there. No access. Yeah, I heard it as I said it.
Okay. Just fishmonger left.
It's the owner of this fine place of business. Not the friendliest fella in Darkham. It's the owner of this fine...
Can we use that?
I'm reluctant to use it on him.
Okay.
Okay, scared to use it on him.
Okay. Let's talk.
Morning.
Brother.
Brother.
Okay. Yeah, I need fish.
Sure thing, brother. What type and how much?
Type doesn't really matter. Need hundreds of them. Rotten.
Oh, that's suspicious. What you need 'em for?
What do you care? I got the milk. I can cover it.
Can't sell your rotten fish, sir.
Sir? What happened to brother?
Anyone can wear a robe. And when they start making dubious demands, how do I know you ain't one of them health inspectors?
I'm not a health inspector, brother. Do I look like a health inspector?
Do I look like a health inspector?
Maybe you're undercover.
Yeah, undercover health inspectors. That's a thing.
I ain't risking my license revoked.
I think that's a thing. Okay, let's try the other
brother.
option.
I don't know about that.
Come on, we bros. What's the deal with the hanging chain?
Oh, come on. We bros. You know it.
I straight up and down don't.
What's the deal with the hanging chain?
All due respect, sir. That's none of your business.
I detect a pretty strong smell coming from up there. Could it, perchance, be where you keep all the merch that's gone bad?
Now that's presuming a whole lot, sir.
Not exactly a refrigerated environment if we go by olfactory clues.
What olfactory?
There's a smell, Brother Fishmonger, and nasty stuff dripping from the ceiling.
That's my damn business, if you don't mind.
Say you look familiar, does he?
Say, you look familiar.
What? We all look the same to you Darkhamites, don't we? Racist.
Racist? Ha! Not at all. There's just something about your features. Your eyes, maybe.
You think I don't know the stereotypes y'all throwing around about us? Fish face, bug eye, and all that sort. Well, I'll have you know, before you make any kind of ignorant comment about my eyes, I've got a sleeping condition, all right?
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Is that bad? Are you taking anything for that?
Yeah, it's bad. And no, drugs don't work.
Oh, I kind of want to see a cult of bros. Bro cult. Could be a fun take on the cult stereotype. Smart to stay away from drugs in general. Do you take sleeping pills?
Do you take sleeping pills?
Ain't working for me. I can take a fistful and it'll be like chugging some Joe.
Not being able to sleep's gotta suck, bro. Still need those rotten fish, bro ham. Ain't that just those student dorms? Yeah, pretty much. You just need to put on some robes. And do some virgin sacrifices and stuff.
Yeah, dog. Life ain't at ease if you ain't got those Z's.
Yeah, like you give a rotten fin about my problems.
Just trying to empathize here.
I guess virgin sacrifices are not a thing in mythos, I think. It's more in medieval Christian things, maybe. Still need those rotten fish, bro ham. Do you happen to have sleeping pills around?
Do you happen to have sleeping pills around?
Yeah, got mine right here.
Can I
They're
have
yours
some?
if you want them. They're no use to me.
So what do you do
Nice.
about your sleeping problem?
You sure curious. Well, it can't hurt to tell you. Been experimenting with hypnosis and suggestion lately.
Hypnosis? That's a lot of horse hockey? Is that a term? Horse hockey? Hypnosis, really, does it work? I know there's some horse... Hui? Horse hockey. Not sure. Likely not the first to go to in them.
Hypnosis? Really? Does it work?
Well, it ain't been long, so I don't really know as yet. Doc been suggesting stuff to me for some sessions, and the payoff's still to come.
What's the payoff?
He calls it the catalyst. It's a secret spoken command. Supposed to make one fall asleep instantly.
So, did you get yours?
Sure did, but I'm scared to use it, to be honest. Doc says I might sleep for 3 days straight.
And is hypnosis real? I don't think they have found any evidence for hypnosis being real. So out of curiosity, what's your secret command? Still need them fish, bro. How do you find Darkham? Can I ask about Darkham first, then about the secret command, maybe? Wasn't the Bojack's daughter Hockey something? Hollyhock. Yeah, Hollyhock. Yeah. Would have been fun if the name was Horse Hockey, if that is the actual word for a BS, I guess. It's a bunch of horse hockey.
So, how do you find Darkham?
It's alright, I guess. But their smell just... ugh. That's why I mostly keep to my shop. Smells like home in here.
Oh, yeah. Fishmist's gonna be a blast.
Hollyhock was a very good character. I wish there had been more of her. I think she came in season 4 or 5? Yeah, so she was like a BoJack Horseman, just nice. Sort of. Nice and a bit naive. So out of curiosity, what's your secret command? Still need them fish, bro? Okay, let's ask about secret command.
So, out of curiosity, what's your secret command?
Doc says I ain't supposed to share that with anyone. Why? It'd cause chaos in my personal and professional life, it would.
Yeah, I suppose it would, wouldn't it?
Plus, if I told you, I'd just fall asleep instantly. And that'd be all awkward, wouldn't it?
I suppose it would be, yeah.
I remember reading about hypnosis when I took a psychology 101 course at university. Then it seemed to potentially, possibly not be real, but it's still something that they are researching, discussing. But people are, of course, more prone to it, can believe in it, and then you have the sort of placebo effect going on, potentially. Still need them fish, bro. So if you believe in hypnosis, then you're a lot more likely to have some sort of effect from it.
Still need them fish, bro.
I ain't selling you rotten fish, and that's final.
Okay, I bet I know what your command is.
I bet I know what your command is.
I'll bet you don't.
Fuzzy cushion, baby butt, angel tummy. These are all good ones. Fuzzy cushion.
Fuzzy cushion.
Huh, that ain't it.
Baby butt.
Baby butt.
Cute, but it ain't that one.
Angel tummy.
Why? What's this?
Why?
I was all sleepy all of a sudden. But wait, could it be just 'cause of you
Okay,
boring
no.
me to sleep with
Wasn't
your
the right one.
cutesy guessing game?
Ugh, you had me there for a second.
That was not the right one, so we need to do some
Never mind.
sleuthing. Catch you later.
Catch you later.
Can we see anything here? Horub something? Salaman? Super fresh? Prawn? Is this Void Smoker? Do we have anything? We have a hook? Can we use the hook on him?
He's seen enough of these.
Okay, we can't. Down's diary. Yep. Couldn't guess the fishmonger's secret insta-sleep command. He did leave his medication on the counter. Oh, okay, yeah,
That's the fishmonger's medication.
Then we'll know his name.
Could this be any way of use to me?
Presumably.
Not the friendliest.
Let's see.
That's the fish...
Your secret command is bubble wrap.
Oh, okay, there we have it. Can I take it?
Picking it up won't do anything, but there might be some use for it.
Secret command is bubble wrap.
I bet I know what your command is.
I'll bet you don't.
Bubble wrap.
Bubble wrap.
How'd you?
R.I.P. Falling asleep with a knife seems risky.
Huh! It worked! I have to admit I had serious doubts, but it actually did. And it was time to get my robes dirty, so to speak.
Okay. Okay. Now we are here.
So, this was it. Stinky old fishmouth. Smell-wise, it was probably the fishery I'd just come from times 1,000. I was blending in like a professional and itching to sink my teeth into whatever fishmouth had to offer. Except the local food.
A lot going on here. Intellectual. Sensitive cultist. Couple of fish mouthians. Fighting cultists, balance cultist. Nothing on that one. Okay, we'll play a little bit more. Let us save. Just in case the game crashes. or something similar. I guess that maybe has not happened in this game yet, but it happened once in Brock. Barrel, it's the most important part. Let's look at that. Can't blame the game for not having enough content.
Oh, an open barrel. Whoever could resist the primal urge to peek into its dark recess.
Yeah, certainly more than enough recorded audio.
It's dark inside, but I could just reach into it.
But not enough cat.
I couldn't bear the tension anymore. I had to reach inside. Oh, an open barrel. Whoever could resist the primal urge to peek into its dark recess.
Did that go 360 probably?
It's dark inside.
Yeah.
Don't eat it, fool! It's rotten! Throw it away! I've got a rotten egg? Well, I can't smell it anyway. I guess I'll keep it.
What's the worst?
And a name tag.
Oh, name tag.
Randolph.
What's the worst adventure game, point and click game you have played? For anyone in chat and anyone who has played a few of them.
Hey, it's a door blocking my access to who knows where. Looks sturdy and locked. Hey, it's a... Hello there.
Let's
Go away.
Talk to the door.
So I take it you don't participate in the festival?
Go away.
That's that, I guess.
Yeah, worst adventure game.
I don't even want to know what's going on inside there.
For me, it's Secret Files : Tunguska, I think it was called. It was not a very good one. There must be some bad indie adventure games, like either short flash ones or something, but if you go with bad aftertaste... Yeah, what is your answer?
A couple of these lunatics pushing and shoving each other. Why am I not surprised?
I'm sure you can find plenty of bad ones, bad small-time ones, if you go looking just some poorly made flash thing on Newgrounds.
Looks like a stalemate to me.
Don't Shit Your Pants, that's a classic, if it can be called an adventure game. Silent Steel was more of a full-motion video game that was just harsh to learn. Not sure if I've heard of that one. Try to remember to give it a Google. Silent Steel, I'm always keen on looking at FMV games. It can be fun.
Couple of these lunatics pushing and shoving each other. Why am I not surprised?
Can I use my hand?
I don't want to know.
Nope.
Not interested.
I can't talk to them.
I have no idea why she's doing that, but it's kind of fun to watch.
It is not a bad game, but Deponia and its character started to piss me off by the end. And that's one I've been curious about picking up. I think I've seen it in a lot of sales, but I have not. Seems like it might be a bit like this type of game, with a lot to click on, maybe.
Okay, I should snap out of it. I have no idea why she's doing that, but it's kind of fun to watch.
I'll have to remember to Google the Silent Steel one. Maybe someone could, Urban or someone else could send it to the Discord. That would be great. Just the name Silent Steel, and I'll remember to actually
I don't want to break
it
her
up later.
concentration. I'm not curious.
I'm not curious. Okay, so a few more things to click. Clickety click. Clicked intellectual. Oh, thank you, Urban.
That's one way of approaching literature, I guess.
But the Secret Files Tunguska one, I don't... So it's a while since I played it, but it had a puzzle that was worse than the Gabriel Knight 3 cat puzzle, at least. It had more weird things that you had to do something very trivial, I remember, and it involved a cat as well. You needed to get some cat fur and get the cat to eat something, and something with the mobile phone. It was... I think you had to tape a mobile phone to a cat and then get the cat to go inside and eat so that you could take a picture using the phone of something. It was a bit far-fetched.
Whatever those books are, he's really beating them into his head. I have to admire the guy's persistence.
And they also did something that you should not do in a point-and-click adventure game. Your inventory got, you had a lot of stuff in your inventory, but then there was, and of course you click the things in the inventory and try them on all the things as you do in games to try to see what worked. And then I think there was like some chapter change or something. There was maybe a train accident where you lost your inventory, and then it turned out, none of those items were vital, and then it feels like you just wasted your time trying to click those on a bunch of things because they didn't need to be clicked on. Things was something like that. So it felt like a huge waste of time and sort of a point-and-click adventure game sin.
That's one way of approaching.
Yeah.
He's way too focused for me to disturb him with chit-chat.
You will learn the rituals in time for the festival, or else.
Let's see. It is better designed than this. Sorry, Gibbous developers. In what way did the characters make you angry? I recall it being something about their attitude. It has been a while, maybe I would think differently now. I do realize Rufus was kind of an anti-hero. At first I thought Tunguska was Penumbra series. No, it is a separate thing. I think it's called Secret Files Tunguska, and I think there are a few games in the Secret Files series, but that was the first one.
Well, this is just... I don't even want to know.
I don't even want to know.
Seriously, I don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
Well, this is just... I don't
even want... Yep. And...
Pretty sure I would regret doing that. Really, really not interested in what he has to say.
Okay. So, do we need to do anything with these?
A welcoming-looking couple, local residents, I'm sure.
Seen Tunguska screens, but don't know much about it. It was not good.
Gotta say they're pretty picturesque.
I think the last point-and-click adventure game I played, other than the ones I'm playing right now on stream, and other than Grim Fandango, okay, the last one I completed was Black Mirror.
It's like they're posing for a picture. Ah.
If anyone's heard of that one, the original version.
A welcoming-looking couple, local residents, I'm sure. Gotta say they're pretty picturesque.
Picturesque. Can I talk to you? Do I want to talk to you? I guess
Greetings,
I'm talking
brother
to you now.
And sister.
Hello and welcome to the festival, fellow believer. Forget all your worries and praise they're gone. Might I compliment you on your smell, brother?
Oh, thanks.
Just a curiosity. Is it the socks?
Yeah, okay. It's the socks.
That's what I thought. Enjoy the festival.
The socks thing is weird.
It's like they're,
Can I use the hand?
No need. I can just talk to him.
Yeah, they mentioned Dagon. Mythos confirmed. Probably don't have to damn more to say. Probably not.
Got no time to chit-chat. Gotta guide them streets.
Okay.
Have fun now, you hear?
What is this thing? Is that a thing? On the door? Is that Cthulhu? Is it an insect? Okay, let's see what's going on here. More festival. But okay, I think I'll save here. We made it inside. It's the cultist festival, which has something to do with something. Which is of concern to us for some reason, because we need to cure our cat of talking. For some reason. Oh, there's a voodoo priest. Is that Baron? Is that the Baron? Shouldn't be, but who knows? Well, let me just gonna have a look-see. What's going on over here? Before I close down. More stuff to click. Okay. Okay. Last point and click adventure game I played was Sam and Max Save the World. I need to play those. I did start on the original Sam and Max a while back, but I didn't get very far, so I need to restart it, and probably at some point, at least that's my plan, play it on the stream. But might take a break from point and click adventure games once we're done with Gibbous and Brock. And there are plenty of furry point and click adventure games. There's the what's it called again? The fox one in Inherit the Earth? Something like that. That's one. There is the early access one developed by a Ukrainian developer, Fox's Tale, I think that one is called. Just looking at my Steam library. I have a bunch here. My Brother Rabbit, that's one I have. Of course, there are 4 Sam & Max games or something. There's the original Hit the Road, and then I think there are 3 seasons of the Telltale Sam & Max one. Jolly Rover? That's one that I've had in my library for a long time that I never got around to play. That is a pirate dog game. Which was from 2010, so that's 12 years ago now. It's getting old. Remember this being frequently on sale. And I think it's fully voiced, so that's nice. So that's one I plan to play. And there is... what the heck is this? What is this? Huh, I need to add this one to my list. Never heard of this one. I was looking for Fox's Tale, but I found Zenko a Fox's Tale, which is free to play. Whimsical 3D platforming adventure. Never heard of. Made by Wolf Pactics. That's a fun pun. I think that's a pun. Wolf Pactics. Okay, I need to remember to add this one to my list. Not that I really need more games by now. Okay. Here we go. But I was trying to see, where was the... wasn't it called Fox's Tale? What is this? What? I found another one. Fox Spirit, a two-tailed adventure. Oh, this is a reading game. Okay. That doesn't count. Reading in a game. Who's ever heard of that? Let's see. Oh, it's spelled... okay, it's spelled that way. Okay. There we go. Nope. Foxhole. That's not... there we go. Yeah, that was finally the right one by a Ukrainian developer. But it is currently on early access and only the first chapter is playable. But it looks really cool. Cool sprite, pixel graphics. And I did get a key for this game from the developer. So I feel like I should play it at some point, but not not immediately. Need some time to rest after Gibbous and Brock cleanse our palette of point-and-click games. Looks cool. And it is a one thing I've noticed, of course, is that it is hard for new people who have not been like following a game from start to finish when you play those types of games. Hard to jump into and know what's going on. It's even hard for us who've been playing it. I hardly know what's going on. But let's see if we can find someone to raid. The most difficult part of any stream. Is anyone playing Lion King? Then it would be easy. Probably not. Yeah, no one's playing the Lion King. I'm open to raid suggestions if anyone have them. If not, I'll see what I can find. Ba-do-ba-doo. Ba-da-ba-dee-ba-doo. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bee. And tomorrow will, of course, be more Lion King with hopefully the new overhead cam for the controller. So we'll see how that works, but I'm excited about that. Might also have some pictures to show tomorrow before the stream. Nothing too exciting, but I wanted to save them for Hakuna Monday when playing a game that is less yeah, since I want to make good progress in Gibbous and Brock and Lion King, that's more pick up and play. Anyone have any interesting plans for the rest of the week? See what we can find here. And I need to decide whether or not to get tripod and the lights and all the other things. Unless something comes up, last work gig of the year this Tuesday. Okay, hopefully that will go well. Urban. And continues, that is nice. More work, more money's coming up. So hopefully that will be not too stressful. Okay, this one doesn't have audio, it looks like. Does this one? This one has. That one has a lot of followers. Here we can maybe raid. Should we raid this one or this one? Okay, sure, we can read this. This artist? Let's just check. Yeah, you can... Yeah. Yep, that looks good. That looks good. We can give this the Trevor Fox. Raid, why don't we? An artist doing some cool art. Very ironic name, considering they appear to be a mouse. Maybe either the father or mother was a fox. Could be. Maybe they have some lore to explain it. Like they do in Brock, where you can be a hybrid. And it seems to be, from what I remember in Brock, it was like 50-50 or something, whether you ended up as the one species or the other species. We just catch up with the chat before we head off into the night. Currently applying to new place, so maybe they will contact. Good luck with that. It is the community college I've done for a few years. Like that pretty much all it's run. I hope that goes your way, Urban. Yeah, hopefully you can find something that you enjoy. The raid has been created. So let's go and say hello to the Trevor Fox, who appears to be a mouse. And thanks to everyone for the company. It's always appreciated. We'll be playing some Lion King tomorrow, 20:30 Norway time. Testing out the webcam. Will hopefully work okay. And more Brock on Thursday, so hope to see some of you then. And have a good night and a good start to the week. So take care. Bye bye. Hopefully we'll be a cat again, but we'll have to see. We'll be a cat tomorrow, I guess, as Simba, so that's something. So have a good night, take care.